Hi there, welcome back to the Brit Twits YouTube channel and our Pokémon Stadium Versus series. Let's quickly go over the rules of this rental randomizer just so you're up to speed. Rule number 1, your team must be randomized. Rule number 2, on a loss, you must re-randomize your entire team. Rule number 3, you return to the first trainer in the gym you lost at. Rule number 4, you can replace one Pokemon when you defeat a gym leader, the replacement must be randomized. Rule number 5, if we hit Mew or Mewtwo in the Pokemon randomizer, that means we can select a wildcard Pokemon. Mine is Gengar, Alex is Slowpoke. Rule number 6, we're only doing 2-hour play sessions, so the moment the clock hits 2 hours, we're dropping our controllers. Last but by no means least, whoever gets the furthest in the shortest amount of time will be declared the victor of this Versus series. Now the admin's out of the way and you're already bored of my voice, let's get on with it, shall we? Hope you enjoy.
Ah, there we go, back to sleep with you.
Did it wake up again?
It's awake again. If I have to keep telling you, I'm going to bring the belt next time. There we go.
I mean, you did well to hit 3 hypnosises in a row.
I shouldn't need to.
I'm
going to put it out
be
there.
Necessary.
This should have been a completely unnecessary. Okay, they've returned the Raichu.
That's good, because then it will always be asleep.
Right. Guess who's going to sleep now?
Is it Magnemite?
Magnemite.
Wait, why did you use Dream Eater?
Because he just traded it
he
in.
swapped. Yeah.
Alright, you go sleep. I'm not even actually now going to try and actually kill anything with Gengar. I'm just going to try and make them all go to sleep and then have Abra do all the work.
But once it's asleep, Dream Eater's going to be awesome, because then you get all your health back.
I don't think that I'm going to successfully get everything to go to sleep. I think I'm probably just going to lose now, if I'm honest. But we'll give it a go. We'll get sleep. And if we manage to get sleep and it doesn't immediately trade out again, which I think it will. Okay, right. No, it just won't. Okay, fair enough. I did hit that for free.
Yeah, I was going to say, failing twice in a row isn't as bad as succeeding 3 times in a row. But like, what is it, like a 50? Is it a 50% accurate move or 60% accurate?
60%. So yeah. I hit it bang on average, but it is a 1 to 5 turn ability.
Yeah, but the good thing about
pretty
Gen
heinous
1
that it woke up straight away again.
Yeah. The upside of it is it still didn't do any damage to you during that turn.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, it's not like, oh god, this is bullshit. But it's still something where I do look at it and go,
yeah,
this is all time I could be spending eating cheese.
That could have been better.
Yeah. But that'll do. There you go. Go home.
Oh, it's using Thunder Wave.
Sit down, Magnemite. Oh.
Paralyzing each other. Oh, now that Arbok's paralyzed, Dig isn't that good an option? I mean, it is, because it's the only super effective move I've got, but...
That Voltorb just did a cracking move. It blew up in Abra's face.
Yeah.
Which means it's now Bellsprout versus Sleeping Raichu. So we're gonna...
Have you still got Gengar?
No, Gengar got knocked out by the Magnemite.
Right.
So now what we've got is a nice wet noodle fight to the finish.
I mean, I believe in Bellsprout.
If Raichu wakes up, I lose.
Yep, that is true.
The little Bellsprout that could. Come on, buddy.
I believe in Bellsprout. Man believes in Bellsprout. Come on, Bellsprout.
Come on, buddy.
Still asleep. Your face.
Oh, it's a critical hit.
It will.
Come on, Bellsprout. That's a critical hit for 50 damage.
You only need to do 2 more, though.
We need to do 4 more, because that's a critical hit.
It will always be critical hit, because it's Razor Leaf. It's almost always a critical hit. It's a high critical hit chance move, and in Gen 1, it's all placed to your base speed, and I think you'll take... Why did I... Oh, I did need to use
woke up.
You only need to hit him once more. You're
I
fine.
need to survive whatever it's going to do here.
Yep.
I'm so scared I'm going to hide behind the Brit Twits logo. Hold on. Hold on. No, wrong way.
I
don't know how mirrors work.
You
I
are
get so
properly
confused
behind
because
it.
when I'm not trying to hide behind the Brit Twits logo, I keep doing it.
Yeah, because you keep leaning one side for some reason. I don't know why you do. You've never done that
it's
before.
because I'm looking at the screen over here in order to attempt to win. So what I need to do is I need to orientate myself over here,
which is what
I was
doing
when I was more relaxed.
Yeah, but now you're. Oh, you won.
That bell sprout. You what, mate? Okay, right. Well, this was the team that I was hoping to get rid of, so I have no actual plans from here. Shit. Right. Okay.
Well done on Surge.
Thank you. Right, that puts me up to whatever the next gym leader is.
Erica.
So really, what I need to do now is I need to swap my Pokemon, and I need to hope for a competent fire or flying type.
Hmm.
So I'm going to swap out Weedle at this juncture.
Or even a psychic type would be good here. Because you've got one already. Psychic will be good against her team because I say every grass is poison type except for Tangela. Tangela. Like Bongela.
But it's not for your gums.
No, it's definitely not for your gums.
It's for what ails you. Right.
Well, that's the rocker down.
Tangela moments.
Groovy Harold Shipman.
So, in the comments section, put down what you reckon is Harold Shipman's favourite disco breakdown.
I'm gonna take Charizard. No, actually, I'm gonna take because Arbok is a boss. Arbok, Charizard, and Charmander versus all these fire types can be fine.
So to find Golbat, and then I get to roll the randomizer. One of the things I think that they could have done better in this game, but I forgive it because it's a 90s game, is the fact that they don't make it easy to like search for Pokemon. Right, so we're going to generate one to replace the Weedle. We get Dugtrio.
That's good.
It's a good one generally. I'm not sure how I feel about it for this gym, but I think it's one that's worth keeping. But I do at least get Rock Slide, which is just a decent enough like catch-all move. And if we fight in stuff that doesn't actually have grass typing, which I might do for a while, it could be of help.
Why does Glare keep failing? It's 100% accurate.
Has your Pokemon got eyes?
Yeah, it's 100% accurate. Also, I was burned. That's really annoying. Arbok has not had.
Quite good.
Arbok has not had a good fight this fight. That was not English, but he's not had a good fight.
Oh, I forgot. Celebratory Cracker.
Got 1 health. Come on, Growlithe. What are you going to do? Are you digging?
So if I win, ladies and gentlemen, please comment below what you think I should eat.
I mean, there's nothing I can do here. He's gonna die from the burn anyway. I was really annoyed because both of us used Dig and Arbok is faster than Growlithe, so I then got hit by Dig, whereas he missed it because he was still on the ground when I attacked him. Very frustrating.
Sorry, I just had a whole bit of chili out of that jam. I am listening. That was just excruciating. Sorry, that.
You
so
right there, mate?
Just too much flavour.
Obviously.
So I'm on Erica's gym now. But where are you? I've been paying.
I'm on fighting the old man in Surge's gym.
Amazing.
So I'm hoping to beat Surge before we stop recording.
I mean, that'd probably be great, wouldn't it? Because that would mean that we're Both probably on the same gym. We're neck and neck. This definitely feels like more of a competition than last time.
Yes.
When we were doing this before we realised that the emailer was past its day. I'd say before we realised, you were well aware that it was past its day.
I did try and tell you.
Demonstrated to me in a bout in which I think I was still on Brock when you were on Lieutenant Surge.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
The only time in which I actually was winning was right at the beginning when you managed to sort of Icarus your way through to the tops of gyms and then get knocked straight back down.
Yeah.
And occasionally I'd be on the first battle already of that gym.
Which I then very quickly went past you again because my game was actually running at with actual frames versus yours, which was running with lines as far as I could tell.
But I tell you what it actually reminded me of, Michael Myers. You know, when you're sort of off doing like your actual life and you're like trying to live, but you're always aware that something's just in the middle distance, just following you, just lurking and watching. That was me at the back of the gym, just slowly buffering my way through.
No, this is way more competitive. This is good. This is what we wanted.
Did you not want to just best me easily?
No, because it's like it's not fun. Like, this is fun.
This is a lot more fun, to be fair.
I go dig again. I didn't need to, but I'm gonna, just because I don't want to risk fire spin missing.
Yeah, you do. The thing is that it takes a little bit more time, but at least if you just use the high accuracy 2-turn move, you aren't just going to embarrass yourself, miss, and then just lose because you get knocked out by something that out of left field.
Yeah, true.
I kind of want them to stop spamming Thunder Wave, though.
It is annoying.
I get that it's good to have tactics, but it's not a tactic if you then don't follow it up with anything. So no, it's just going to waste your time. It's as if they know that this is a time trial.
Yeah, maybe they know. Maybe the game is aware of what the hell we're doing.
When it was programmed in 1991.
They were like, at some point in 2022, two idiots will decide that they want to try and race this against each other randomly, and we need to make sure that that can't happen.
That's the brief for the whole game.
Yeah.
It would explain why it wasn't as popular as it could have been way back when. Although, I think in the early noughties, I seem to remember it was actually quite popular, and indeed, like up until like 2010,
yeah,
2011.
I remember it being incredibly popular when I was a kid, because it was full 3D Pokemon, which was mind-boggling at the time, right? And it was like, oh, we get to see them like full 3D as opposed to just in the anime. Do you know what I mean? It's like, that's good. It's really cool.
I think had I been shown Detective Pikachu as a child, I probably would have had an aneurysm.
Yes. Yeah, me too. But
actually, when I think on it,
I also only really think Detective Pikachu worked because of the amount of time that we've grown up with the franchise.
Yeah. No, I think you're probably right. Like,
it's a similar thing with like the Toy Story. So the later Toy Story films work best because they are aimed at the people that watched them when we were kids.
Yeah, I think that's probably true. I mean, like, you can see there's like an obvious dip. Like when they had that one where they made what's he called, like Forky or something, like one of the later ones.
Yeah.
It's not as popular because, well,
but if that happened when we were kids, it would have been one of the best characters ever.
I don't know, because I think that we were basically a whole generation of Gen 1ers. Like people that like the originals of stuff, because even now, like we immediately started doing Let's Play Mass Effect. We didn't pick a new game. We could have picked like Resident Evil Village or something. We picked like the first game in a franchise which came out in 2004 or something.
That is a very good point, actually. I quite like that.
I've been demonstrating across all of the things that we've been doing that I'm a social scientist.
Yeah. Right, come on, Magneton. Don't you dare paralyze me. Oh, why
You can't paralyze electric types. Is that why you've been failing to do it?
You definitely can paralyze electric types in Gen 1, 100%.
What are you chatting?
100% you can paralyze them, definitely.
Didn't you say a little while back, why is none of my paralyzing working?
No, I think in Generation 1, there's a chance of every status move missing. And it's just unlucky, but you 100% can paralyze electric Pokemon in this generation. I'm certain. I think that's only in like Gen 5 that got changed.
Well, okay then. I mean, I would encourage you to just keep on paralyzing them then.
I mean, I've decided to go for Dig anyway because I figured I'd see if I hoped it would one shot, but it hasn't.
Was that out of respect for my views?
No, it was actually just an attempt to make something work, but it didn't work, so it's all right. I'm not going to paralyze anything anymore.
Why did you say that so sadly?
Because I was sad.
It's like, it's like if you were working as like an abattoir operative,
an abattoirist
who only did backs. It's like, I'm not going to paralyze anything anymore. You've taken the fun out of it.
Fuck, that did so much damage. Oh, this is going to be a reset, isn't it? Pain.
There's a chance that it'll be a reset for you because are you on Surge now?
Yeah. And this is his first Pokemon. He's already killed.
That Magneton is a cannon as well.
Mm.
Like, it's why I lost my team before. It's just like, yeah, it's just really good against everything. It does huge amounts of damage.
It's got a massive special when it's got Thunderbolt, which is such a great move.
Yeah, and it's quick as well. Like,
yeah,
I think by like later generations, it's really not considered quick at all. But at this point in proceedings, it's like, yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah.
Because unlike Electrode and stuff, it just doesn't have any damage.
Yes.
It can actually just tank something and just utterly wreck it.
Well, like this Charmander is definitely going down just now, unless this Body Slam misses somehow. This 100% accurate Body Slam.
That Raichu took a proper run up as well.
Yeah. And all I've got left is Kangaskhan, so any special moves against Kangaskhan is gonna beat it, I think. So I think I'm pretty dead in the water here.
Kangaskhan's quite tankly, doesn't it? Have like Rock Slide or something as well. Like, it's got like decent attacks.
Yeah, it's got decent attack, but I think Rock Slide doesn't do special effective damage to lightning electric types, does it?
Oh no, you'd be better off with Dizzy Punch.
Yeah, I thought
here,
so.
I think, because you got your stab.
Yeah, but if Thunder hits, this is going to do so much damage if it hits. It missed. That's good. Hopefully, Dizzy Punch can confuse, can't it?
Yeah.
Oh, crit. Oh, that's a big crit. Oh, I think that might actually turn the tide a little bit here.
You might be all right now.
Oh, he crit back.
In my defense, I said might.
Oh, god damn. I'm going to be stuck on Surge forever.
Sorry, that's how I felt. And when I took a team which I thought was abysmal, and then Bellsprout managed it. So look, I think you might be quite surprised by, you just need the right combination of Go to Sleep and Razor Leaf, apparently.
Right, let's get
That's
another
a cool
team.
A cool little thing I didn't realise. Swift can hit things while they're digging.
Yeah, Swift always hits. Always hits.
I knew it always hit, but I assume that when you just weren't physically present, it might miss.
Yeah.
But no, that's very interesting.
Okay, so first Pokemon. I've got Arbok again, which is good because Arbok's awesome. So Rapidash, which has utterly terrible moves. Like, terrible moves.
Anyway, they can get in quick and fire spin stuff. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world.
No. I mean that's almost a guaranteed win if you can get them caught in fire spin because it stops them from attacking.
You're going to just trap them in there straight up, and that's just the end of the fight. So I think that's pretty cool if you can grab something that wants to leave.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's necessarily something that you want to be relying on.
this isn't a good team either for against Surge. Got Fearow, Golbat, Gyarados.
Well, I wouldn't worry too much. Paralysis is doing work against my Gengar. It's was fully paralyzed for a couple of moves, sadly, so it's fallen down. Your favorite Pokemon has once again failed me, proving it only works for you.
Yep.
Did you get Slowpoke this time around?
I did not.
Son of a bitch.
This is not a good team for this gym, I think.
I think having Rapidash is pretty good.
Rapidash is okay, but I've got 4 Pokemon that are weak to lightning or electric. Why do I keep saying lightning?
Not so good.
I don't know why I keep saying lightning.
Let's just say, just every time you say lightning, just put like a little asterisk on the screen that just says electric.
Yeah, that's what I do.
But it's the one that I have trouble with as well. I always sort of say like lightning or thunder or something. But I think it's because Final Fantasy is as much of a love of mine as Pokemon.
That's a good point. I think I'm probably in a similar boat.
I'd quite enjoy having like Thundara on a Raichu. Not that Raichu. That Raichu can die and have its ashes scattered across the bins of Leighton Buzzard, as far as I'm concerned.
Bins of Hull.
The bins of Hull. That's the that's our second album for whatever the name of that album was.
Yeah.
Band was. Oh dear. Luckily, this Dratini is going to hopefully lose through the medium of refusing to use anything other than Dragon Rage.
Dragon Rage is basically shit Seismic Toss in this.
Yeah, it's 10 HP less than Seismic Toss.
Yeah.
It looks better.
It just exploded, and what? I have 1 health left.
That would have probably been an alright move had it actually got that 1 extra, because Shelder just isn't that good against your team. We're going up to Cool.
Come on, this rock slide's got a hit.
Just cool female symbol. That's the name of this trainer.
Cool femme. Oh, I missed. Let's do Fearow versus Spearow.
Well, I think this can only go well for Spearow.
Well, I just did half itself with 1 Swift, which is it's using Swift Bag. I love how Mirror Move is a flying type move. I don't understand why it is. It shouldn't be. It should be a normal type move. Because it doesn't actually matter. It should be typeless.
Theoretically, yeah, I think so. So I'm playing against your favourite Pokemon of all time, and I'm stunned you didn't select it as your...
Parasect. Parasect's amazing. It is. It's really good. So one of the big benefits of Parasect is because it has Spore. And Spore is 100% accurate sleep move, which just demolishes things because it just always puts everything to sleep. And as we've discussed,
literally my only plan is I reckon it's got Spore and Solar Beam. Do I just keep substituting?
Substitute is a good shout.
Theoretically, it will Spore and fail.
Yes.
Although now it's using Slash, and that's against my plan.
But because you are actually hurting yourself every single time you substitute.
You can't just keep using it, but it's quite good if things use things like Spore because it just doesn't go through the sub.
Just nothing happens. Slowpoke is beating up my Fearow.
But it will do. It's an excellent Pokemon. It's why I selected it. Parasect managed to beat Dugtrio, which mainly fills me with trepidation because my entire team is fairly bad against this particular living tank. I don't really know quite why Parasect's as good as it is in this game. It's not one that's ever been on my radar as being particularly good.
It's weird.
It seems to be just dumb in Stadium for some reason.
I think it is. It's generally because it's quite a powerful. It's quite a good defensive. It's quite good defensively, and it has Spore usually, which is an amazing move.
I think that's just the only reason, isn't it? If we're honest, it's just the existence of Spore and the fact it can probably survive the first hit.
Yes.
If it didn't have one of those things, it'd probably be pretty poor.
No, I think that's 100% correct. Golbat against both of these Pokemon. I wouldn't be too upset if I lost this team.
Everyone loves a bit of Golbat though. Look how good that Golbat was from the get-go. Is it as good as my Golbat?
I think it must be. It's the same Golbat.
Must be exactly the same. Turncoat scum.
He decided to join my team. It's like you were
giving
him...
You're welcome to him.
You were bad mouthing him too much, so he came over to help me.
And how are you feeling about it?
Terrible. I want him to leave.
Turncoat joined Joel. Joel is our version of Giovanni.
Like, see here, this is where I'm gonna struggle because I only have 2 Pokemon that aren't weak to electric damage.
That's I mean, I think it's hard enough when they're not just neutral to it.
Yeah. Because you also need to have high special just to even get past the first attack. Painful. I think it's faster than me. Yeah. Should have glared. Right, missed. It's fine.
Just gonna keep plodding our way. Keep plodding our way through to what I hope will be a victory. No guarantees.
So, Alex, we've got 3 minutes left until the end of this session, my man.
Really?
Yep. It has flown by.
It's been a pleasure as well. I've really enjoyed just chilling out, just playing some Pokemon, and I hope that everyone at home has enjoyed it as well. I haven't had quite as much opportunity to play video games as I'd like since the 90s. So it's good to get my eye back in.
Especially games from the 90s.
Yeah, they stopped making games from the 90s.
They stopped making 90s games in the 90s, which is really upsetting, I think.
They should have just carried on.
Yeah, they were great sellers. They did so well in the 90s. Why do they think they wouldn't work in the noughties? I don't know.
Precisely. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm pleased to say that it's very likely that we're going to be finishing this recording session today with me
very much in the lead.
As I fight against the gym leader.
You're very much in the lead by a quite some margin here.
But I'm going to use my time as best I can. I'd encourage anyone, don't waste time. Life is precious. It's over quickly, often without warning. So I just want to encourage everybody just to use their time in the best possible way. Make sure that you appropriately select your Pokemon. Make sure you learn their movesets before you actually play the game. All 151. You don't know what you're going to roll up. And we didn't have rules in place if you were able to get multiple Pokemon were the same.
Which you can't. You can't get multiple Pokemon the same.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because what if you randomly got Slowpoke and then also got Mew or Mewtwo? Then you would have had 2 which were the same.
That's true. That's actually a good point. Then we would have had to make a ruling, which I presume would be to select it. I think if we do that, then we have to pick the other person's.
No, fuck that noise. I'm not having Gengar. I've already got Gengar. Like,
I think if that happens, if you get Slowpoke and then you have to, or we just re-randomize it.
I mean, I think at that stage, I think we just succumb. Don't we? We just say, you know what? We'll just start from Pokemon 1. Get Bulbasaur. The next time it happens, you get Ivysaur. The next time it happens, you get Venusaur. Basically, do your playthrough. You just get double starter Pokemon or whatever.
I think we'll discuss it. We'll discuss it off tube, and we'll figure out what to do in that instance.
Off tube.
We've got 15 seconds until the session's over.
Are you excited, ladies and gentlemen?
Are you ready?
It's nearly over. You can go home. I assume you're watching this on those drive-in cinemas.
4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Okay, stop playing. Nice. Okay. Well, in that case, let's do a little live outro. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, we've definitely enjoyed recording this one. Actually, this has been quite fun, just the pair of us.
You hear that, Joel?
You hear that, Joel? Person not gonna watch this. But no, we've had a good laugh recording this. So if you've enjoyed it, please give us a like, give us a comment. Let us know what you think of our choices of Pokemon. Let us know if you think we should change things. Let us know what should happen if we do get our wild card and our actual wild card Pokemon, because I think that'd be interesting to see what people think. Alex, anything you want to say to the audience before we go?
Well, I just wanted to say thank you for turning up and just enjoying some more varied content. Generally speaking, I'm much more comfortable just wildly criticising what you're doing.
I get that.
So this was very much out of my comfort zone. So do let me know if you're happy enough with me using the controller, if you prefer me to be very much restricted from using them.
On that note, again, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all next week. Cheers.
I'm gonna have some of my crackers now.
All right, you enjoy that. Bye, mate.